Hi, I hope all is well with you and that you are staying safe. This past week, I saw a quote that depicts the life of a Jew in the most profound way. It goes as follows: even if you think the hostage deal is a bad idea, you still sob as a baby when you see the hostages running back into their family's arms. Being a Jew in this world is such an intense experience. Although as I speak, there is a ceasefire, make no mistake, we are still at war. We have gone from the Simchas Torah war to the Hanukkah war. And as we approach Hanukkah, there is much that we can learn from this wonderful Chag to help us stay focused and help us retain our spiritual dignity in spite engaging in actions that are taking people's lives, even if they are our own enemies. We are fighting Yishmael, camouflaged by the name Hamas, the cruel and barbaric slaughter of innocent men, women, and little babies could have only been carried out by animals dressed in human skin. Stories that are being told by those who have Baruch Hashem been freed take the actions of Hamas and their cruelty up a notch. They gave their captives little to eat, didn't let them shower or change their clothing for over 50 days, and even forced young children to watch scenes of the massacre that they carried out on Simchas Torah, scenes that members of Congress were unable to watch and felt that they had to leave the screening room when an Israeli copy of the massacre was being shown to them. Although we are living in dark times, Hashem, through the Chag of Hanukkah, directs us through our lighting of the menorah to counter the Rishayim of the world by spreading light. Spreading the light of Torah, the morality of Torah, and the justice of Torah. We are a peace-loving nation. Study our tefillot, our literature, our songs. They are permeated by the ideas of love and peace. We don't speak of hatred, and with the exception of Amalek, we don't speak of revenge. Did you ever walk down a dark street, finding yourself face-to-face with a group of Jewish teenagers? Were you at all frightened? Yes, we are fighting a war, and there are innocent people who are being killed. Unfortunately, that is the cost of war. The Maccabim also fought a war, and just as they were forced into fighting, so are we. In this week's Parsha of Vayishlach, Yaakov Avinu tells Esav Harasha, Im Lavan Garti, I lived with Lavan Harasha. The Hebrew word I lived is Garti, which is an anagram for the Taryag, the numerical expression of the 613 mitzvos of the Torah. Yaakov is saying that although I lived with Lavan, I kept the 613 mitzvos, and I wasn't influenced by his evil ways. We are also living in difficult times. Our being here is not an accident. If we are alive now, it is because Hashem has chosen us to represent Klal Yisrael in teaching the world the concepts of justice and morality. If we must fight, we will fight, but we will not be influenced by the culture of the depravity that is rampant throughout the world. We will keep moving in a positive direction, keeping the emunah that we have in Hashem strong, and wait for the arrival of Mashiach, M'her v'yameinu. Refuah shalema, l'chol cholei Yisrael. May the bracha of Matir Asurim reach its fulfillment with the release of all the captives very soon. Kol Tu.